Welcome children. Integers for class 6 exercise 6.1. In this video we are going to discuss some questions based on the basic concept of integers. Before starting the exercise, let me quickly recall the concept of integers. Now children, we know that what are integers? We know that integers are a set of numbers which contain 0, natural numbers and negative numbers which are just the negative of the natural numbers. So simply we can say integers consist of 0, natural numbers and their opposite means negative of them. Like examples of integers you can see like -4, -3, -2, 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the examples of integers, and we know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. So we can say that there are three types of integers. Some are positive, some are negative, and 0. So let me begin our exercise. Now the first question is, write the opposite of the following. Now first statement is increase in the weight. Now the weight is increasing, so its opposite will be decrease in the weight. So we can say opposite of increase in weight is decrease in the weight. Now 30 km north. Now 30 km north we have to see. So if we will see the direction. So if this is east, west, north and south. So we can see opposite of north is south. So we can say 30 km south. Second one. Then 326 BC. Now opposite of 326 BC means before Christ it will be AD. So that is 326 AD. Now loss of rupees 700. So we are losing 700. So opposite will be gaining. So we can say either profit of 700 or gain of 700. Now next is 100 meter above sea level. Now we know that the height or depth is measured by the sea level. If this is the sea level, then one direction is up and one direction is down. Now if we are taking 100 meter above sea level means this we are taking positive. So downward direction will be negative. So we will say 100 meter below sea level. So this way we can write the opposite statement of a particular statement. Next is represent the following numbers as integers with the appropriate sign. Now here we have to represent the situation using the appropriate sign like plus or minus. Now here we have to keep in mind whenever we talk about something positive, something is adding up, something is increasing, we use the positive sign. And in opposite cases where the thing is decreasing, something is going down, so we use the negative sign. Now first of all, the first one is an aeroplane is flying at a height of 2000 meters. Now aeroplane is flying at a height of 2000 meters. So it is above the ground. So above the ground we take the positive sign. So we will write plus 2000 meters. So mathematically to represent it, we will represent it by plus 2000 meter. Next is a submarine is moving at a depth of 8000 meter below the sea level. Now it is below the sea level. Now sea level is the standard one. Now upward direction we have taken positive and downward we are taking as negative to make the difference. Negative means we are going down, plus means we are going up. So this is 8000 meters. So this can be represented as minus 8000 meter. The next is a deposit of rupees 200. Now when we are depositing the money, we are adding it or increasing it. So it will be shown by the positive sign. So we can write like this, plus 200 rupees. And the last one is withdrawal of rupees 700. Now here we are removing the money. So our balance is decreasing. So that we can show by negative sign. So we will write minus 700 rupees. Now moving on to the next question. Third one. Represent the following numbers on the number line. Now children, we have seen that every integer can be represented on the number line. Simply what we do, we take a number line. In the center we put 0. On the right of 0 we take positive numbers at equal distance. On the left of the 0 we take negative numbers at equal distance. So on the right side we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and on the left side in left of 0 we write -1, -2, -3 and so on. Now let me see, the first one is +5. So +5, it will be right on the 0. So you can see here on the number line we have marked here 0 here. So this is in the center. On right side we are showing the positive numbers. On the left side we are showing the negative numbers. Now we have to go 5 steps on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our +5 on the number line. The next is -10. Now since it's a negative number, it will be left of 0. So this is our 0 here. On the left of the 0 we start with -1 and we have to go up to -10. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and -10. So this is the representation of -10 on the number line. Next is +8. So again it's a positive number, it will be on the right of the 0. So here we have taken our 0 here. Let me put a double arrow this side. Double arrow on both sides means line can be extended infinitely. Now we have to move 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the representation of +8 on the number line. Means by the help of sign we will decide whether it will be on the right of 0 or left of 0. The next is -1. So -1 will be on the left of 0. So this is 0. So this is -1. Then further it is -6. So -6 will again be on the left of 0. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So this way we can represent the numbers on the number line by looking at their sign. Next question. Adjacent figure is a vertical number line representing integers. Observe it and locate the following point. Now this is the number line. We can see here 0 and some points are on the upper side, some points on the down side. Now we are watching that on the upper side D is represented by a +8. It means the upper side we have taken as positive and downward side we have taken as negative. Means on the upper side we will show positive integers, on the downward side we will show negative integers. Now if point D is +8, then which point is -8? Now we have to see which point will be -8. So definitely it will be down of the 0. So from 0 we are starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are watching that this is F. This is F point which is at -8. So F point is at -8. By counting we can see here on the number line. Is G a negative integer or a positive integer? Now we have to see where is the location of G. If it is above the 0, it will be positive. Below the 0, it will be negative. So we are watching that G is here. It is below 0. So it should be in the negative sign. So negative. Then third is write integers for B and D. Now we have to tell the position of B and D in terms of integer. Now B is upper side. So if we will start counting from 0, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are watching that B is coming at the position 4. And what about E? So let me count. E is on the downside. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So E is at the 9 position, but in the downward it is. So we will use negative sign. B is on the positive side. We will use positive sign. So we can say B is, -10 it is, +4 and E is -10. We can do the counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it is downward direction. This one is the E. So it is -10. Which point marked on the number line has the least value? Least value means the smallest value. Now we know that in the number line, when we move from negative integers to the positive integers, then we are moving in the ascending order or increasing order. So whichever number is on the farthermost side of the negative integers, that will be the smallest one. And we can see here the E is on the lowest side of the negative integers. So it will be the smallest one. So smallest integer is E. Then last is arrange all the points in the decreasing order of values. Decreasing means bigger to smaller. So to see bigger to smaller, we will move from top to bottom, because means from the top positive side to the negative side, because we know that when we move from negative to positive we are increasing, when we go from positive to negative we are decreasing. So we will see the alphabet at the topmost positive side, then from there we will move down. So we can go like this. So we can see here the order is this way. You can see first D is the biggest one, then C, B, A, H, G, F and E. So starting from D we will move towards the downward direction and we will get the order in the descending manner. The next is following is the list of the temperature of 5 places in India on a particular day of year. Now we can see the temperature of some cities of India on a particular day. Now it is given in the word way. Like Siachen, it is 10 degrees Celsius below 0 degree. Shimla 2 degree below 0 degree Celsius. Now what we do, we keep the 0 degree as the standard. Now 0 degree temperature is the standard one, and if the temperature is above it, so it will be taken as positive, and below it, it will be taken as negative. So now we have to use a proper symbol over here to represent the temperature which is given in the word. Now for Siachen, it is given 10 degree below 0. Now it is below 0 means it is on the negative side. So we will write minus 10 degree Celsius. So this way we can see. The next is Shimla. It is 2 degree below 0. So 2 degree below 0, again it will be negative, means we will write minus 2 degree Celsius as we have written here. Then we have Ahmedabad, 30 degree above 0. Now we are watching that above 0 it is positive. So for Ahmedabad we will use plus sign. So plus 30 degree Celsius. Then it is Delhi, 20 degree Celsius above 0. So it is again above. So we will use the positive sign. We will write plus 20 degree Celsius. And the last one is Srinagar, 5 degrees Celsius below 0 degree. So it is on the negative side of the 0. So it will be written as minus 5 degrees Celsius. Okay. So we have to see above 0 positive, below 0 negative. Then write the temperature of these places in the form of integers in the blank column. This we have done. Following is the number line representing the temperature in degrees Celsius. Now same thing. We have used the symbol like above 0 positive, below 0 negative. Now same we are representing on the number line. So 0 degree we have put in the center, denoted by integer 0. On the right side we have taken positive temperature. On the left side we are taking as negative temperature. Now we have to plot the name of the city. Now 10 degree below 0. Now 10 degree below 0 means this temperature. So 10 degree below 0 it was Siachen. So here we will write Siachen. Then Shimla was 2 degrees Celsius below 0. So 2 degrees Celsius below 0 means from 0 we will move 2 degree back. So this is minus 2 degree. So this is Shimla. We can see on the number line. Then it is Ahmedabad, 30 degree above. So 30 degrees here. So this will be Ahmedabad. Then Delhi is 20 degrees Celsius above 0. So on the number line this is 20. So this will represent Delhi. Srinagar is 5 degree below 0. Again a negative one. So this is minus 5. So it will be Srinagar. So on the number line we can represent this way. You can see properly here also. So Ahmedabad 30, Delhi 20, Shimla minus 2 degrees Celsius, Srinagar minus 5 and Siachen minus 10. Now next is which is the coolest place, means which has the lowest temperature. So we know that on the number line left to right is increasing order. So we will see which city is on the leftmost side. So we are watching that Siachen, whose temperature is minus 10 degrees Celsius, is on the leftmost side of the number line Siachen. It is on the extreme left of the number line over here. So it will be the coolest place. So the coolest place is Siachen. Write the name of the place where the temperature are above 10 degree. So above 10 degree we have to see which places have the temperature. So we can see above 10 degree we have Delhi and Ahmedabad. So there are two cities having temperature more than 10 degree, Ahmedabad and Delhi. Now next, in each of the following pair which number is on the right of the number line. Now we know that if we make a number line, the number which is greater is always on the right side of the smaller number. So G for greater, S for smaller. So greater number is always on the right of the smaller number. Now we have to see first 2 and 9. So this we can easily see. If we will see 2 and 9, so suppose this is 0, 2 will be here, 9 will be here. So 9 is definitely on the right side. So we can see 9 is on the right side. We can see here. Then minus 3, minus 8. Now for the negative integers, when we see the number line, suppose this is 0. We start with minus 1. So minus 3 will be somewhere here and minus 3 will be somewhere here. So greater one is minus 3. So it will be on the right side. So our answer is minus 3. Then 0 and minus 1. Now since 0 is in the middlemost position and on the left side of 0 it is negative, right side is positive. So between 0 and minus 1, our 0 will be on the right side. Minus 11 and 10. Now 10 is a positive number and positive numbers are always on the right and greater than the negative number. So our 10 will be on the right of minus 11. Now minus 6 and 6. Now again we are watching one number is negative, one is positive. So positive will be on the right side of negative 1. Last is 1 and minus 100. So definitely 1 will be on the right side of minus 100. Next is write all the integers between the given pairs, write them in the increasing order, and we have to write them in the increasing order. Suppose 0 and minus 7. So on the number line, this is 0 and this is minus 7. Now increasing order means left to right. So when we move from minus 7 to 0, we will get minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0. So these are the numbers between minus 7 and 0 in the increasing order. Next is minus 4 and 4. On the number line, this is minus 4, 0 in the middle, this is 4. Increasing order means minus 4 to 4. So it will be, numbers will be minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then third case we have to see is our minus 8 and minus 15. Now both are negative, so it will be on the left of 0. Now minus 8 will be here and minus 15 will be here. Because minus 8 is greater, it will be on the right of minus 15. Now increasing order means from minus 15 to minus 8. So in between them in the increasing order we will get minus 14, minus 13, minus 12, minus 11, minus 10, minus 9. And the last one is minus 30 and minus 23. So again on the number line, minus 23 on the right, minus 30 on the left. So between them we will get minus 29, minus 28, minus 27, minus 26, minus 25, minus 24. So these are the numbers between the two pairs. Next one, eighth one. Write 4 negative integers greater than minus 20. Now on the number line, our minus 20 is here. Now greater than integers means this side. So here we get minus 19, minus 18, minus 17, minus 16 and so on. So these are the 4 negative integers greater than minus 20. Write 4 negative integers less than minus 10. Now less than minus 10, on the number line this is 0, minus 10 is here. So less than means on the left side. So on the left side we will get what? Minus 11, minus 12, minus 13, minus 14, minus 15, minus 16 and so on. So these are the negative integers less than minus 10. For the following statement, write true or false statement, and if anything is wrong we have to correct it. Minus 8 is to the right of minus 10 on the number line. So let me see. On the number line minus 8 is here and minus 10 is here. Now statement is minus 8 is to the right of minus 10 on the number line. So yes, it is on the right. So that statement is true. Minus 100 is right of minus 50. Now on the number line, if we represent these two, minus 50 will come here and minus 100 will come somewhere here. So minus 100 is on the right, so this is wrong. It is on the left. So this statement is false, and instead of right, we will write left. So minus 100 is on the left of minus 50 on the number line. Third is smallest negative integer is minus 1. Now let me see, if this is 0, this is minus 1, minus 2, like this. And we know that on the right side we are moving in the increasing order. So according to this, minus 1 is the greatest negative integer among all the negative one, because it is on the extreme right of every negative integer. So this statement is false. So smallest, instead of smallest, we will write greatest or largest. Minus 26 is larger than minus 25. So this is minus 26 here and minus 25 here. So minus 26 on the left, so it is not larger, it is smaller. So this is false statement. In place of larger, it should be smaller. So this way we can identify the answers. Now last question. Draw a number line will we reach if we move 4 numbers to the right of minus 2. So if from minus 2 we are moving 4 numbers right, where we will reach? So first of all, let me make the number line. We are going to start from minus 2 and we have to move 4 steps forward. So we have represented the number line. Now this is minus 2. Now we have to move 4 steps right. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are reaching at the position 2. So this is the first answer. The next is, which number will we reach if we move 5 numbers to the left of 1? Now 5 numbers to the left of 1. So first of all, let me make the number line. This is 1, this is 0, negative. Now 5 step left of 1. So 1 is here. 5 step means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So where we have reached? Minus 4. So we have reached 5 step left of the 1, that is minus 4. The next is, if we are at minus 8 on the number line, in which direction should we move to reach minus 13? Now we are at position minus 8 right now. Suppose this is 0, this is minus 8. And we have to move on the minus 13. Now direction is asked, whether we will move to the left or right. So we are watching that from minus 8 to minus 13 we have to go this side, and this is the left direction. So we will move left direction. Why? Because minus 13 is smaller than minus 8. The next is, if we are at minus 6 on the number line, in which direction should we move to reach minus 1? Now we have to move from minus 6 to minus 1. So on the number line, here will be minus 6, then here will be minus 1, then 0. Now we have to move from minus 6 to minus 1. So we will go this way. So this is the right direction. So which direction we have to move? Right. And we can see that minus 1 is greater than minus 6. So definitely we will move in the right direction. So this way we can solve the question of integers based on basic concept of integers. Thank you.